Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm really excited to be doing this look for you. I picked up the Morphe by Jeffree Star palette the other day. It was on sale for something like £13. Morphe are really killing it with the deals recently. Like every day there's something new and it's just so enticing. I love it. So I'm going to be showing you how I got this eye look and also showing you some swatches of the palette. Bit of a spoiler alert, this is really nice. I love this palette and I'm definitely going to be doing some more looks with it. So if you have this palette and there's an eye look that you want me to try and do or a shade that you want me to use, feel free to let me know in the comments and I will give it a whirl. So before we hop into this video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe, and let's get into it. So the first thing we're going to go in with is primer, and I'm going to go in with a Too Faced Primed and Peachy Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer. And it comes with this like squishy kind of container with a pump, almost like the It Cosmetics CC Cream. So for foundation, I'm going to go in with the Rimmel Wake Me Up foundation, and I don't think this is sold anymore. I think they might have repackaged or reformulated this or something, so it's quite an old foundation. I remember loving this foundation a few years back. It's I remember having really good coverage and it being one of the first dewy kind of foundations that I'd ever tried. Just thinking that it looked so much better than any matte foundation. So I'm going to use a beauty blender to blend this out. Kind of go back and forth between using a brush and a beauty blender, but for right now I think I prefer a beauty blender. For concealer, I'm going to go in with a Rimmel Wake Me Up concealer. Again, same as the foundation. I'm sure this has been like repackaged or something to a different name, but again, I don't get to use this concealer very much because it is a bit darker than what I would normally go for. Also a very yellow toned concealer, and I wouldn't generally go for a yellow toned concealer, even though I know they're quite decent at neutralising under eye bags. They just tend to not work too good. To set my under eyes, I'm going to go in with the CYO loose powder again and just take that on the mini Tati Blendful. I'm also going to try and bake around my smile lines, because that's somewhere else I find creases. For the rest of my face, I'm going to go with the Revlon Photo Ready and just take this on a real fluffy brush. This is the Real Techniques powder brush, I guess. Just going to push that in and kind of dust off that big. For bronzer, I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Sun Bunny bronzer, and I'm going to take this on an angled brush. This is the Morphe M405 brush. I used to much prefer using an angled brush for my bronzer, so I thought I'd whip it back out again and see how we feel. This brush is quite old, and I find a Morphe brush that's kind of goes scratchy after a while, so it's kind of at that point. But still, I mean, it's applying it beautifully. I am loving how that is looking. I'm loving how that's packing on the colour. And then for highlighter, I'm going to go with the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighter in the shade Precious Pearls, and this is, in the shade Precious Petals, and this shade is absolutely stunning. I don't get to wear it too much because it's a little bit dark on my kind of very fair skin, but I figured since I've gone for a bit of a darker foundation today, we'll give it a go. The formula of these highlighters is to die for, and they're only £3.95 from Beauty Bay, I believe. They do have another one which I think is a little bit lighter, and I'm kind of waiting for my next order, waiting to place my next order, and hopefully it'll be back in stock, because I just think the formulation for the price is just stunning. Now for the main bit of the look, using the Jeffree Star by Morphe palette. I haven't used this before, this is brand new. So Morphe are doing some sales at the moment, and every day they're changing what's kind of for sale. So I think yesterday it was the James Charles palette, and a couple of days ago it was the Morphe by Jeffree Star. And I haven't tried it. I've seen a lot of people review it, and honestly that shade Millions, that glitter, it was to die for. And I think this was on sale for £13, which is a really good deal for like an eyeshadow palette with so many colours. So I picked it up and here she is. The packaging is so cute. It definitely doesn't remind me of anything that Jeffree's done. It's definitely very Morphe-esque with this square kind of unicarton. So it has this gorgeous big mirror, which I think is really useful, especially if you wanted to take this palette somewhere. You've got a mirror to help do your full makeup, because it's not only like one of them teeny tiny ones where you can only see your eyes. It's definitely like a full face kind of mirror, which is quite nice to have in a palette. And then this is the palette, and she's a stunner. I love the look of this colour here called Self Made. It's so bright. But like I said, it's this shade Millions that really made me want to get this palette, I think. It's stunning, and I'm definitely going to be incorporating this into my look today. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh, it is stunning. And the packaging, like, it is so freaking cute. Like, holographic pink. Like every girl's dream. So first off, I'm going to prime my eyes with my MAC paint pot, just as I always do. Also, I want to make a quick mention on this palette that the names are on the palette itself and not on the flimsy plastic thing, as with most of the Morphe shadows. I much prefer it on here because I will generally end up losing the plastic thing or taking it off, and then you can't cross-reference it. So I definitely prefer that the names are on the actual palette. So I'm going to take my Wet n Wild shader brush and go in with the shade 1985. I'm just going to blend this into my crease. The look that I do today isn't going to be anything like drastic or completely different to anything you've seen, but I really want to use the shade Million to make that the start of the look. So I'm just going to do something quite neutral with the mattes and then pop that on, and looking forward to that. So my camera did cut out, so all I've used is the shade 1985 and the shade Mr. Diva. So 1985 I kind of put messily in the crease, and then Mr. Diva just a little bit more concentrated in the crease, but I just kind of whacked it in there and blended it out. They are blending beautifully. They really are blending so nice. So next I'm going to take the Morphe M573 brush. So I'm going to go in with the shade Los Angeles. Oh, this one has a lot of kickback. So I'm going to make sure I've got the excess tapped off of there. Just run this into the crease. Oh, this shade is so pretty. And a little really goes a long way. Like, I didn't really tap my brush into it much, and I tapped off the excess, and it's kind of blending in so nice. My dog's at it again. Kicking everything off the bed, just trying to get comfy. So I was just going for quite a neutral brown look, but it's turning into quite a warm toned kind of look, and I'm not mad about it. These colours, I'm just so impressed with how they're blending. So finally, on that same brush, I'm going to go in the shade Hi Dude. Just take a teeny tiny amount on the end of that and run that into the crease. So just to help blend that out, I'm going to go back in with the shade Los Angeles, that same brush still, and just go over the top of where I had that brown, because I don't want it to look harsh. I just wanted it to deepen up a little bit. So I'm just going to take a real tiny brush, it's the Morphe M506. I'm going to go in the shade Fast Lane, which is the black, and just take a really teeny tiny little bit of it, just see if we can deepen it up a little. So, boop. Just take that right on the outer edge. Oh, this is really pigmented. And then again, back to that Morphe M573 brush with the shade Los Angeles to buff this shade out, because I don't really want it to be black in the outer corner, I just wanted it to be darker. I kind of take my brush as I would a pen and just kind of do like circle motions through the crease to kind of distribute the black. So I'm going to take back that Wet n Wild fluffy brush and go back into the shade 1985 and just make sure that these edges here are buffed out as much as they can be. So using that M506 brush, I've just kind of brushed off that black onto a base cloth. Just try and get the excess off, and I'm going to go in the shade Los Angeles. As you can tell, I'm really liking this shade, and kind of take this under the lash line. Then if anything gets to it too harsh, just take that first fluffy brush, kind of just go around the edges there. I'm loving that look, that is stunning. Wow, really impressed with this palette so far. So I kind of want to put like a base shade underneath the glitter because I'm not quite sure how pigmented or condensed the glitter is going to be. So I'm going to go in with this shade Designer Label and pop that on my lid and see where we are with that. Let's see. So I've not cut the crease or anything. Quite frankly, I couldn't be bothered. That shade, by the way, is also very, very nice. It makes me wonder what it would be like wet. I think if you sprayed it with a bit of Fix Plus or just your water or whatever, it would be stunning. Back in with the M573, and again, that Los Angeles. And I'm just going to take that across like the outer third of the lid, kind of blending it in where it's a bit dark from the black to the champagne shade. So next for the fun bit, I'm going to take the glitter. I'm going to try it on this flat shaded brush again. I'm going to take that glitter shade on here and just see how it transfers using, so it didn't pick anything up. A brush is not the way, it is just not picking anything up. I know Morphe do a glitter kind of applicator and it's more of a silicone tip sponge, and that is definitely my next order. I really want to get that, but I'm just waiting for some other bits that I want to do like a bit of a bigger order. Oh, it really picks up onto your finger. Oh, so pretty. I am in love with that. So now I've got that on, I'm going to go and do my brows off camera and I'll be back with my brows, mascara, maybe some lashes applied. So I've applied my brows and my mascara, and I did actually end up applying lashes because quite frankly I couldn't be bothered. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere, so I just didn't want to. So I didn't apply blush earlier because I didn't know what kind of look I was going to do with my face, so I kind of wanted to not let it clash. So I'm going to go with my MAC Melba. And then finally for lips, to finish this off, what do we think will work? So for my lips I'm going to take the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Medium shade. These lip cheats are just the best formula for lip balm. For lip liner. And then in the centre I'm going to go with Jeffree Star's Birthday Suit and just kind of do a couple of dots and kind of rub that in with my finger. And then in the centre I'm going to go in with my Lana Lips 1-on-1 ointment in the strawberry. This stuff makes the ultimate glossy lip. It is so nice. And this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed. So I'm so impressed with this eyeshadow palette. I can't wait to try it out again. I really want to dabble into those pink shades that's in there, especially that really bright one. So I might do another look on this in the next coming weeks. So let me guys know if you want that. I'm sure a lot of people have bought this palette in the past couple of weeks as well. So thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe for more. See you in the next video. Bye.